And that's gold, which means iron boots. I mean, I didn't know it was iron boots, but gold means something good. Heck yes. Okay. There's a ton of checks in Zora's Fountain. I don't know if we did all this out of logic or not, but we definitely needed something like this to happen. Zora's Fountain checks. Okay. And then we can check the entrance to water as well. Yeah, this is huge. Vanilla-ish iron boots, I suppose. We'll take it. Okay, what else do I want to do with that? Let's check this guy real quick. Since we don't have Soul Dark Link. Go the other route. We have hover boots and bunny hood. We do not need to puzzle. Okay. So here's a check here. Thing of value. I got stuck in the statue. Oh, that's right. Alright, so now we're gonna save again. And then check the boss key checks. We're gonna... Hopefully there's nothing behind those, because that uses 2 keys to get. And I'd like to save that for Dark Link, once we get the Soul of Dark Link. So we're gonna head north. Safety save. I forget exactly how many checks it is. I think... I want to say 2. Including the Sculptula. So certainly not worth it for 2 keys unless it's something good. And that's a soul. Well then. But is it a good soul? NPC soul. Soul of Goron for OT. Yeah, that's a good soul. Because that's rolling Goron, that's Link the Goron. Yeah, we want that. I'm actually gonna save there. Alright, but we can still potentially save 1 key. Yeah, we got the MM Gorons not too long ago either. We got... All the Gorons were kind of in the same place in the seed. Okay, so that's junk. So we're gonna reset there to save our key. Oh, do I want to check middle pillar? No, I don't want to use the key there. How do I want to do this? Gotta push this block, don't I? Yep. There we go. Health. Yeah, why not? No for MM, nice. Yeah, let's go back down. Right, compass check. More health. Or just getting these to mark them off, mark the chests off my map. Okay. I still can't believe we found iron boots here. Alright, so this will save us a key. Alright, don't forget the Skulltula. Ground Skull, Green Rupee. I still am not sure if this is in logic or not. It's gonna bother me. I don't know if I broke logic by using the long shot there. Wait, I mean, if the iron boots were here, then how else would I get to them? I think it did want me to do that. I don't think I broke logic. Okay, I don't actually... Yeah, I don't have soul spikes, but that's not a bad thing here. Wait, never mind, it is. I need to kill them all. I'm pretty sure this won't do anything. Yeah, I need soul spikes. Dang it. That would have been nice. Let's just save quit out a middle pillar then. Alright, still need to do middle pillar. And then Spike's room as well. I guess I have it to the second level, so I guess I can get the... Yeah, there's one more check I can get. Well, at least one more. Down here. Vanilla strats. Normal chest. Not too much more. A little skip here. That was everything, right? Alright, let's make it springtime again. I still want to check underneath the boulder. Although we should just use... ultimately, we should just use Iron Boots and Zora's Fountain as soon as possible. I still don't want to do Goron Race for Lens of Truth. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, he got me. Awesome. Good kill. Great Fairy Sword also works pretty well like that too. I would say Great... Yeah, Fierce Duty did work out better there. Okay, I don't think that made it springtime. Didn't... I think that's just me beating the Forest Temple. How did I get springtime then? I thought I got springtime. I'm confused and my brain's on fire. What the heck? Oh, who cares? Let's just go to Fountain. Oh, so we do got a shortcut, I think. Gotta be Child Link, though. Oh, let's not do that, actually. Maybe it is springtime in MM. I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't show the cutscene. We're gonna use this warp point to our advantage again. Glad I left it here. And now we get a boatload of checks. Freestanding rupees are on. I don't think it matters if you're child or adult here, but we're just gonna go adult because that's what I'm used to. Alright, so we're hoping to find Megaton Hammer OOT and Mirror Shield OOT are the big ones, because we can beat bosses, which will lead to beating the seed. So let's see what lurks in the waters below. Alright, already seeing a boss soul. I think we actually spotted that a while back. 2 boss souls and a song. That's probably Bolero. I guess it could be the Goron Lullaby. Baronade. So that's a boss we can already beat. We know where Baronade is too. Alright, I'm gonna write that under to do. Kill Barry. Oh, there's Megaton Hammer. And Phantom Ganon. Okay, now we can do stuff. We just found Phantom Ganon tonight, too. Or the room, rather. Sylvander's grandmother. Also good. Well, it's 2 checks, but still, it's something. And then so much is here. Postman hat. I was writing down so I remember to do all this. We can kill Vavadia too with the hammer. I knew this area was going to be loaded. And then Megaton hammer checks in general, to include Fire Temple. The rest of the seed was simply underwater. There's their hammer. 27 hours in, we found the hammer. Okay, let's make sure we get everything too. That's Skull Mask? It is. I mean, technically that's another check. Which I'm gonna write down. Skull Mask trade. Just when I get so many back-to-back, it's hard to remember to do everything. Postman's hat acquired. And then Bolero? Oh no, it's called Lullaby. That shouldn't really matter too much though. I think that's a full lullaby. So we can finally quiet the baby Goron. Save our bleeding ears after all this time. Zinva, hello, thank you for the good luck. The seed is probably gonna make my brain explode, but we're having a good time. It's just a lot. But yeah, this area just opened up what I think to be the rest of the seed. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else here. Yeah, if you like very painfully long rando seeds. Oh, this should be good for you. Oh, you're new to the combo, Rando. Excuse my throat. So, when we... so it's everything shuffled between Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. So we could find something for Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time and vice versa. And to get to the other games, one way you can do it is you go into the Happy Mask shop in OOT, and then you come out of the clock tower in MM. Sorry about my voice today. Since we're in a good spot to warp, I'll actually just show you. Yeah, so I think we're good to go kill some bosses then. We can kill 3 bosses from just that one trip. It's insane. So we have to become child to go into the Happy Mask shop because it doesn't exist in the adult timeline. Alright, so you go through the Happy Mask shop, and that takes you to the other game, and then you'll exit out of the clock tower. Other things you can do if you have cross warp songs enabled, you can play a warp song, any OOT warp song. So like, for example, yep, we've been playing for 27 hours. Not tonight. It's been over the course of many weeks. I've been taking good notes. So that sent me straight to OOT. Otherwise, I can play Song of Soaring in OOT and go to one of the owl statues in MM. And yeah, it's just a ton of fun. And very rewarding of just knowledge of both games if you have it. Alright, well we can do some easy checks here. Let's do Postman's Hat right away. I honestly should just go kill bosses first, but it's right here. Okay, another Stone Tower Stray Fairy. But yeah, this is gonna be super confusing to new people, so please let me know if you have any questions. Do you have a long way to go to complete it? Yes and no. We need 6 medallion, a combination of 6 medallions and/or spiritual stones, and we also need to find where the moon is. So it could be hours. It could be 10 hours. It's hard to say. I'm thinking it's gonna be like 3 more hours or so, maybe 4. But I only streamed to 11 Central Standard Time, so I only got a half hour tonight. So we probably won't finish it tonight. But now that we got all those items in the fountain, things are looking really good for beating this thing without a spoiler log. So much to do now. Okay, let's beat some bosses then. So Baronade leads to Phantom Ganon. So that's Jabu. Alright, so where is Jeb? Oh, we also have dungeon entrances. We have dungeon entrances shuffled across both games too, so it's it's a little confusing. And that includes mini dungeons in our settings. Alright, so Jabu is... Oh no, where's Jabu? Jabu's bottom of the well, that's easy to get to. So yeah, we can use cross warp to get to the graveyard, so that just takes us to OT. I would. So this is actually a continuation of the Cumulative Chaos Challenge. So basically, we started small and we're working our way up to all sanity. And with each episode, we keep all the existing settings. So I'll give you a link to the challenge rules. But you can check the link to that paste bin, and you'll see that every episode we've added settings, and we've kept those settings every time. So it just gets crazier and crazier and crazier. We're actually on episode 7. So pretty soon we're going to be jumping to all sanity. We start with nothing, and all checks are not junked, or there are no junk checks. Sorry, I've been awake for a while, so I'm a little fried. So we want to go bottom of the well. So yeah, we want to be Child Link here. Yeah, the challenge is mainly just, can we get through it? Can we beat it? So eventually I do want to make a permadeath run of the combo rando. And for me to excel at that, I'm going to need to know combo rando like the back of my hand. I'm gonna have to be familiar with all these different checks. Do I need Rudo? No. Not anymore. Another cool thing is that we have item extensions on. So we actually have Elegy of Emptiness in Ocarina of Time. So I can actually make a statue here, and I don't have to get a crate for the Switch. And all the item extensions are in logic too, which is really cool. For example, I've had to use Dense Fire in MM before to unfreeze Goat without fire arrows. Oh yeah, nobody should do this challenge. This is insanity. But that's our whole channel, is we do challenge runs here. If it's not difficult, I don't really have much interest in it. So let's go. Okay, so I should have changed to adult. This might be a little awkward, but we can use Master Sword. Alright, we just found Phantom Ganon's soul, so... Actually, I can use arrows as Child because I have ageless items on. Yeah, next episode of this is gonna have hot sanity for sure, amongst other stuff. Oh, I should have had Dagger Shield out. I messed up. Yeah, that's unfortunate. There we go. No, that's okay. Yeah, so in MM, you do have 3 days. However, they changed a few things. So once you get an item, say you get the gold dust or you get letter to cafe, you have that item forever. You don't have to re-get it every time. So they made it a lot easier since you're playing 2 games. Alright, Goron Ruby. Alright, so we're closer to Ganon's boss key. We need the combination of 6 medallions and or spiritual stones to get Ganon's boss key. Alright. So we can kill 2 more bosses here. Volvagia, since we got the hammer, and what was the other one I said? Oh, Baronade. Goma leads to Baronade, and Deku Tree is... That was a while ago, we were at Deku. Stone Tower Temple. Which I think I can warp to? No. We'll use Soaring, yeah. Song Soaring will work. So I need to hit... the one on the right, intentionally this time. What would you recommend me to learn before starting your first randomizer? So I would recommend you just play whichever randomizer you want to learn. Play the vanilla game and do a 100% run on it. And 100% means all the treasure chests, if it's Zelda. Even if they're like only 20 rupees in the chest. You still want to learn the chest location. And having knowledge of where the vanilla items are, it can be useful too. That's where I would start. And then after you 100% the vanilla game, I would load up just, they have beginner preset settings for seeds that you can load. I would start with a beginner preset after that. But yeah, definitely just start with knowing where the items are. It's just gonna lead to a better experience overall. Because even if you, like say you were starting Ocarina of Time, even if you knew where all the heart pieces are and you had all those memorized, you might not know where every single treasure chest is. Okay, so we're gonna kill Baronade here. Yeah, you're welcome. And I know a lot of the Discords too, so I can link you to any of the other randomizer Discords that I know. So we have a Discord server ourselves. So if you join that, I can always link you to any other ones that you have questions on. Or answer any questions that I can. Okay, off to a good start. Be using Bunny Hood here. Oh, we got it! Okay, Master Sword. Roll into him. I mean, that works. Alright, there's another boss. Just like that. Well, since we have all 4 remains, it's impossible not to get a spiritual stone or medallion at this point. Awesome, thank you for joining. Yeah, just post any questions about randos and I'll help you get set up. Always cool to see people interested in randomizers. It seriously just makes any game just feel brand new and just have so much more life in it. Last boss for now, or that we can get to easily, is Volvagia. That's behind King Dodongo. And King Dodongo is behind... so Pirate's Fortress leads to Dodongo's Cavern, which leads to King Dodongo's boss door, which leads to Volvagia. So, Pirate's Fortress it is. So we're gonna go Great Bay. Okay. King Dodongo's door should be really easy to get to. Are there any scrub purchases we actually need to do here while we're here? World map of Woodfall, and nothing useful. Okay, let's just go. Actually, we'll go adult first. Won't matter too much. Yeah. What should you prefer, OT or MM? That's a question. I love them both. I really do. But I'm gonna have to go with OT. But the MM dungeons are just so good, though. And there's so many other good things about MM, too. But we played a lot of both of those randomizers individually as well. Actually, we recently completed a crazy Majora's Mask randomizer challenge where I added a countdown timer, and every time I had 24 real-life hours to finish the challenge, and every time we went back in time, so we went back to day 1, every time we did that, the countdown timer doubles in speed. On top of that, they're permadeath seeds. So we finished that not too long ago, and well, oddly enough, this is kind of my version of taking a break from permadeath challenges. Is the combo rando seed, where there's nothing really on the line, but at the same time, it's a lot. Especially playing over, I think the last month we've been doing this. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you might as well have asked me if I love my son or daughter more. Oh, I should have used Big Warren's knife. This will take a little longer. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be enough, but we'll try it. Yeah, no. Another cool trick, if you side hop, it actually resets the fire damage that you take when you have Goron Tunic on. Or if you backflip, it resets the counter, so you can just kind of play in the lava and just take no damage from the boulders or anything. And you can take your sweet time getting up here too. Volvagia doesn't spawn until you get back on the platform. Little things like that I have to know with the permadeath runs that we do with Zooter. Alright, Volvagia's dead. I forget what we get from this. No, that's fine. Yep, I have a 3-year-old son and a 1-year-old daughter, Kai and Rayla. I actually have incentives too for to summon them and to have them roll me seeds. Alright, so that's Forest Medallion. Actually, we can get something from Sheik. So that was technically... technically it was Dodongo's Cavern. Yeah, let's pick that up before I forget here. Well, just like that, we already have half of the requirements for OOT. We just need 3 more dungeons. And we need to find Clock Tower. Other than that, we should be good. So it's looking like we'll definitely finish next week. Why am I playing Soaring? I should be playing Prelude. Yeah, they're the best. If you scroll through, since you joined the Discord, if you scroll through Food and Family, I'm sure you can see some pictures of them. There's a channel, Food and Family, so you should be able to see pictures of them. But yeah, they're adorable. Piece of Heart from Sheik. Okay. Okay, we killed the 3 bosses. Now we're going back for Density. What else can we get with I? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We can check Water Temple entrance. As well as get Lab Dive. We'll get Lab Dive first. No, oddly enough, I actually started streaming when Kai was 1. So I've never had, I've never streamed before becoming a father. Which, I feel like usually you'd want the opposite with how exhausting kids can be. But yeah, it's awesome, and I love it. I look forward to the streams every week. I recently changed my schedule, so I'm actually streaming twice a week now, which is really cool. Right, we're going to lab. So yeah, now we're on Thursdays, Fridays. Tomorrow we're playing Dark Soul randomizer seed again. Oh, I can get all these items. I forgot there are freestanding rupees down here. Okay, I'm definitely glad I checked this. Okay, Bolero. That's actually just convenient. And there's a soul down here. Soul of Dark Link. Alright, so we can go back to Water Temple and beat up Dark... Oh, no, we can't beat up Dark Link. Never mind. We used one of our keys. Yeah, we need 3 keys to get to Dark Link. Wait, oh, I messed that up, actually. I have to do that again. I have to respawn the crate. Forgot I actually need the crate for Lab Dive. Aw, thank you. Another Oath? We just got Oath? What? I mean, I didn't expect Lab Dive to have anything, let alone a required song. Alright. Nice. I actually completely forgot about Oath. Super lucky there. Alright, let's... At long last, we can finally check what's behind Water Temple. Ganon's Tower. Excellent. Gonna write down that. Okay. I have a very extensive notepad here. Water Temple leads to Ganon's, not tower, castle. Okay, so there's a ton of stuff here. So Ganon's castle, for our settings, we have trials set to random. So one, I don't know how many trials there are active, and I'm not sure if we have the equipment to deal with them, but I think we do. Two, so going into Ganon's tower, aka completing all the trials, going into the tower, that's a different entrance. So it's not going to lead to Ganon's tower. Alright, and start timer. Getting close to stream time, but I want to check out some of Ganon's tower, just because I'm excited. We have one small key. Okay, so we need to be light trial, because of course we do. So that's not great, because that actually requires 2 small keys. But good news is that we can actually get all the checks in, or some of the checks in light trial. There are still checks in the other locations, but let's do light trial first. Yeah, so we're key locked, or not key locked here, but the next room we will be. Do we actually have all the enemy souls required to complete this room? I think it's just Keese and Skulltula. Alright, brown chest. They're all brown chests. All 7. Which means that they have junk items. But we have one more check here. Another brown chest. Oh well.
A day may come when we forsake our
whoa, and yeah, the rate of 14.
An hour of war,
welcome Raiders.
and shattered shields when the age of men comes crashing down. But it is not this day.
Shout out to Not Your Average Person, Enyap for short. How are you, my friend? Bird. Kill. Hello. Ardos. Wolfos, welcome guys. Welcome to the combo rando from hell. Those are the settings are so extensive, I had to put them in a paste bin, so there you go. But effectively, we have almost everything randomized, including dungeon ER with mini dungeons across both games, and boss entrances and mixed pools. Soul Shuffle, we just have everything. It's been insane. I have not had to look at the spoiler log yet, and I think I can actually beat this whole thing. Maybe not tonight, but I think I can beat this whole thing without looking at the log. We started with absolutely nothing, and I'm talking nothing. No Song of Soaring hint. Nothing. I think we got Song of Soaring like 20 hours in. But it's just... It's so bad, right? But once we finally got the ability to warp, it's been pretty nice. Also, we've had our left C button locked away in Ocarina of Time until I want to say the 23-hour mark. But yeah, so this has just been... we've been playing this over several weeks. So I've taken extensive notes. But hell, but I didn't make it. I know I still have to play one of your Plandos. Doing pretty good. Just finished a ship of our kidney rando. Nice. Challenge is going pretty good. We're pretty close to all sanity. All we're really missing is butterflies, pots, wonder items, grass, and silver rupees. Otherwise, everything else is randomized like crazy. Just no key rings. It's full key sanity. Just here's a stray fairy. Fairy spots, which I don't have Sun Song yet here. But yeah, we just found Ganon's castle, and that's actually separated from Ganon's tower. Ganon's tower happened to be behind Snowhead. So we've actually been avoiding getting the soul of the Big Gohan from MM. So yeah, it's insane. But we don't have Ganon's boss keys, so we can't kill Ganondorf quite yet. We need a total of 6 medallions and/or spiritual stones to get the boss key. Same with MM, but we need a combination of 4 remains in spiritual stones. We have that, but we have not found Clock Tower. That is an entrance, and yeah, we just haven't found it yet. Also, I missed a follow earlier. I was just trying to keep up with everything. I've actually been up since 5:30 in the morning because Thursdays are my crazy day. I work 8 hours and then I stream 6 hours, so absolutely insane. But thank you guys for all the follows. I really appreciate it. Who are you? Where am I? I am Sage. I can't answer the second question. Yep, and yep rated. Yeah, it's been really beefy. I almost got stuck, but then I discovered that I'm pretty sure I was logically required to use Longshot in Water Temple alongside Silver Scale to progress, which I'm glad I figured that out because my Iron Boots were actually inside Water Temple, which is pretty gross. Actually, I think I need Soul Torch Slugs here, don't I? Oh wait, no, I don't. Never mind. For some reason I was thinking they were behind the chest. I do not need that. Then we got Invisible One here. Oh, we got Wallmaster Shuffle on too. So I could take this Wallmaster up here. But I don't think we will. Random trials are on, so I need to beat all the trials in order to get the entrance to Ganon's Tower, which could be anywhere. Could even be the moon. I don't know. So I have all of mini dungeons in the mix as well. So even going into one of the swamp spider houses is a entrance. It's absolute madness. You bought your ship seed because you didn't write down where they were. Oh, oh no. But yeah, like every time I boot up one of these seeds, it's crazy, but I just learned so much about these two games and the logic. Okay, so that's a required trial. I should be able to do this one. Is it a headache? Yes, but that's kind of the point. It's a headache, but I definitely learn from it. And eventually, when I end up torturing myself later on and making a permadeath challenge with combo rando, I'm going to be pretty well versed in a lot of the checks. Yeah, anyway, that's the goal. But yeah, if you guys don't know me, my thing is challenge runs. That's just challenge runs and randomizers, pretty much. I do a lot of permadeath runs as well. So I have 2 permadeath runs, both, or one that involves Majora's Mask and then one that involves Ocarina Time. They're both pretty crazy. I should have saved that one for last, but we're good. Or not for last. Is that gonna last? Okay, did I get all... It's just the one freestanding heart here? Yeah. Alright, gotta head out because phone is about to die. I'll pop back in when I get home if you are still alive stage. Sounds good, Wolfos. I usually end at 11, but I think I'll at least finish up Ganon's castle. But either way, have a good night. Yeah, I don't have butterflies on this one. I'm not ready yet. They gotta be similar to beehives, right? Because it's 1 per grotto. And then I think there's some in Hyrule Field. Or no, Hyrule Castle. But yeah, I definitely don't have butterflies memorized at all. I just know they're in grottos. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately I'm missing a small key, so I can't actually check this entrance. That's a bummer. But we can at least get some more checks here. Oh, I should show off another setting I have. So I have bottomless wallets on, which you guys are probably familiar with. All up to 9,999 rupees. What I do is something that I guarantee you nobody else does. Random prices. So you'll see these... Oh, I meant to go to Deku Nuts here. Actually, Hammer would be better. So these guys are going to require quite a bit of money, most likely. Well, actually, that's a pretty fair price to lose 10 rupees. I'll give them that. Also, those are small fairies shuffled. That's why you're seeing a bunch of items there. Okay, that's way too much money for me to be losing 10 rupees to. No. I'm gonna say no to the recovery heart for 3,250. It's not as bad as it looks, though. I do actually have rupee scaling on. I used to not, but I did turn it on. So once we pick up the bottomless wallet, all the rupees I got multiplied by 20. And it never really got to the... Oh, okay. There's my progression then. So I now can buy stuff at the Kokiri shop. Oh, I accidentally answered Enyap's question before reading it. Yep. Rupee scaling's on. But yeah, I used to not have it on, now I have it on. But I also have random prices for everything. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to Kokiri Forest. And then we got 2 more enemy souls here. Skullfish doesn't help me. That's for MM. Soul Flying Pots MM, I'm actually not sure on that one. I don't think that does anything. Okay, so nothing here. I thought that was gonna be... Well, not nothing. We did get Kokiri shop that, so that's probably our progression. We still have to check Shadow Trial. Shadow Trial actually has a decent amount because it has the freestanding hearts. Yeah, we'll just do Shadow Trial. We can save quit to the entrance too, pretty easily. I enjoy the bottomless wallet rupee scaling option, makes wallets more valuable. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I stopped doing the... Well, I started doing random prices before, before rupee scaling was even a thing. But then as soon as I saw that it was an option, I turned it on. So I'm like, yeah, I think I'm ready for rupee scaling. I don't know. I'm weird though. I enjoy rupee management and I don't know why. I think I need help. I might be able to get back up here. I might not. I think it depends on the size of the chest. I don't need the Great Bay. I don't need any of the Stray Fairies except for the Woodfall ones. I need 15 Woodfall Stray Fairies. I have 14. To get the soul of dog owner in OOT. AKA Richard. No idea what's behind Richard. But if I get 15... Okay, nothing there. If I get 15 Woodfall Stray Fairies, I might be able to check Richard maybe 30 hours into this seed. It's a possibility. But yeah, see, like, I have a notepad just completely filled. It's so easy for me to just get too many things at once and then just forget to check something. Actually, I don't need to progress here. Yeah, this isn't a trial it's on. There should be just the one check. Because I don't have Silver Ruby Shuffle on yet. That'll be next episode, episode 8. This is still 7. And if you guys are interested in seeing the complete journey, I do have it all on YouTube too, so... Soul of the Bean Salesman. I think that's a check. I think that's a check. Oh, please be Ganon's castle. Please. Oh. Dang it, it's a fire key. I didn't need this. I think I put new holes in the drawbridge for how many rupees I was farming from it. Well, that's the thing though, like, I actually, the beggar is a pretty good way to make money quickly. Especially if you have, bugs, fish, or blue fire is the best. Oh, I should actually just pull out the bow, because I can just do this, but I don't think I need anything else in here. I think it's just the 2 checks. Okay, so Bean Salesman, and again, probably Kokiri is my next stop then. Kill the wolf foes. Oh, oh, I'm bad. I do have to do this. Never mind. And I had to do that one. Okay, I'm not paying attention. And it's not like I have to do it now, because I can't do live trial anyway, but we're here. I abused the beggar strats for the time lost ROM hack I played since there were bugs right next to him. Yeah, heck, that's what I did for this too. Just went to Hyrule Castle, duped bugs, and then went back. Bunny Hood's too fast, I need to take it off. I wonder how many people actually forgot how to do this puzzle just because people don't... A lot of people don't play with trials on, which I don't blame them. But just like rupee management, I'm the weirdo that likes trials too, so... Yay. Yep. Exactly. You and me, Mercy. Some people just prefer pain, I guess. I don't know. One of these days I'll sit down and learn some boss key skips, then yep. One of these days. Although you'd be proud of me, I actually had to jump over King Zora multiple times in this rando seed, and I actually first tried it both times. But I actually had that trick and logic. I have a lot of tricks and logic in these combo rando seeds just to force myself to practice these tricks so I don't forget. And I actually had to jump over King Zora as adult and use the Ocarina of Time to play Song of Time to go child so that I could check Jabu. Yeah, this seed is just full of stuff like that. But yeah, I couldn't recommend the entrances, like the dungeon entrances ER. It's a really, really fun setting, and in the combo rando specifically. It works really well if you have, say, Skull Sanity for Majora's Mask, because it makes the skull houses not as broken, because you actually have to find the skull houses. Little things like that. And then we also have Wallmaster Shuffle on, but that's helped us more towards the beginning. Not so much at the end. But I think that's mainly because we found the Wallmaster Soul for OOT just extremely late. Logic alone for OOT's time swap is pretty interesting. It is. And it's one of those sneaky settings too that you're like, oh wow, that's so convenient for me. I can go child to adult whenever I want. Yeah, of course I'm going to enable that setting. But then you don't realize that the logic's going to make you use that to progress. Same with like, oh yeah, it'd be super fun to have, you know, Din's Fire and Majora's Mask, but then you have to realize, okay, where can I use Din's Fire that it'll reach certain eye switches that are frozen, or, you know, just knowing that you can unfreeze Goat with Din's Fire and, you know, all this stuff. Okay, I think this is pretty cleared out here. We can check what's in the Kokiri shop. Yeah, just so you guys can see the entrance, Rando. So yeah, that was Water Temple entrance. So one way, like, so here's a way you can kind of get back to Kokiri Forest a little faster. I actually didn't randomize the spawn locations. That'll probably be next time. So we can play Song of Time here as adult. Because it won't matter what age I check the shop at. And then we can save Quit as child. And then bam, we're at Kokiri Forest. Hoping at some point there'll be an option for mixed pools. Dungeon boss entrances. Yeah, so I thought that's what I was getting into, because I did boss entrances and dungeons, and I hit the mixed pools. So I thought I enabled it, but it doesn't look like it. Because I was hoping for that, yeah, that infinite dungeon loop that you can get. Well, not infinite, but where it goes several dungeons in. Alright, so I don't exactly know how Mido works, but I'm pretty sure I need the Soul of Mido to get into Deku Tree. I went into Deku Tree entrance and it's just shut, even as child, even with the sword and shield. But this is our first time in Kokiri shop. Let's see here. Key to GTG we don't actually need. The maze is done, so we'll save our money. Poacher's Saw, we may have got a hint for that, but yeah, we're so rich, we could probably just buy it. Before that, though, let's check the price. Okay, so here's something interesting about rupee scaling. So usually 475 rupees for 200 is a bad deal, but you can actually use it to your advantage here. So I can buy the Poacher Saw first, because this is actually going to be 200 times 20, which is what, 4,000? So buying this, you'll actually see my rupee count go up quite a bit. And we'll get the 5, because why not? Ultimately, we didn't really get as much progression as I would have liked there. We did get a ton of stuff underwater in Zora's Fountain. Just kind of opened up the rest of the seed. So I wrote down just a bunch of stuff that we can do. Actually, Skullmask trade will be pretty much right here. We have all the ageless items on too, which that's another sneaky one. I mean, ageless items are actually really difficult. You'd think it would be easier, but they require you to do some things like, a good example, if you get Iron Boots and you're Child Link, it does expect you to go into the bottom of the well. Without draining it first. Another example, I know I got stuck once because I actually had to go to GTG as child and fight the Gerudo, which I didn't think was a thing. So ever since then, I've been playing with ageless items on just because it's more fun for me. I guess I like earning adult, if that makes sense. Alright, well, nothing there. To Gerudo Valley check, it's all the progressant one should ever need. I should actually write that down now that you say that, just so I remember to hand it in. Yeah, I have nothing else to get in Gerudo Valley either. I'd be going fully just for that one check. I already peeked Hammer Rocks. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I got Soul of Goron, so I can actually buy the powder keg now. Now that Gorons exists in MM. There's also the Goron shop in MM, so I think we just go MM here. And Andrew's grandmother too. And I have cross songs too. Now that we actually have Song of Soaring, which took very long to acquire. I actually meant for there to be 3 hints for Song of Soaring. I had none. So I think I messed up somewhere when I was making the seed. But sometimes we learn things the hard way. Especially on this channel. Let's go to... I think I'm on final night right now, or final day. So I'm gonna have to go back in time. Yeah, it's not even worth depositing anything at this point. When you kill Takuri once, you have 4,000 rupees. Like, we're good. It probably takes less time to get rupees from that than to withdraw them all from the bank. Because you can only withdraw like 900 at a time. Okay, so we gotta check All Night Smash checks, Andrew's grandmother. Bunch of Megaton Hammer checks, I think just random Sculptures in the overworld. Powder keg, so we need to check Romani's game. So Doll can use Razor and Gilded Swords? Oh, I read the comment in the wrong order. I think my favorite Ageless item at the moment is Ageless Swords plus OT sword upgrades. Yeah, Ageless Swords is pretty good. It's nice actually using the Master Sword as Child and not just Degu Sticks. You have 11,700 rupees in the bank. I think we can spare to withdraw some. And I have full shop sanity on, so I can't really buy my stuff. So I got Powder Keg a while back, and I'm like, oh, I have Powder Keg. You know, I don't have to worry about it anymore because I can just buy it. I didn't realize that I needed the Soul of Gorons in MM to rebuy it. So when I found it, it was past the point where I could do Romani's game. So yeah, super interesting. Just following the logic on this thing has just been fascinating. I can't wait to actually... I'll post a excuse me. I'll post a spoiler log in the Discord too. Just because this has to be like... I'm thinking this is like 30... This feels like 30 Sphere Seed or something crazy like that. It's got to be up there. Okay, so let's hit Milk Road. Get some arrows back. Oh right, I just remembered. We can do cows here now. Okay, so good. More than just the one check then. That's nice. Let's see. Why don't these cows have the nose ring? I'm still not really good at the Romani Ranch cows. I don't remember how many there are. This one must not be a check over here. Must be, maybe it's just the ones in the barn? I forget how it works. There's 2 here. See, I thought it just worked with the ones with the nose rings. Weird, I guess I don't understand that. Yeah, there's none in the barn because they're outside. Weird. Maybe you have to do Romani's game first. I wing this every time. I just kind of go in a circle. There we go. A boss soul. Yes. Worth it. The only problem is we can't kill Twin Rova because we don't have a mirror shield. Not for OOT, I mean. We have one for MM. But we don't have Ego's soul. This seed's been doing this to me all night and all week. Yeah, I don't know how to get those cows. Maybe you can't get them till they go into the barn at night. But either way, we want to chat. We want to do Andrew's grandmother first. Is there a way? Yeah, I'd like to know. Please share. So I need to go east. Oh, it is inside the barn. Okay, that makes sense, because I remember checking them in the past inside the barn. But I don't think I tried to check them outside the barn. Okay. Thank you for confirming that. Okay, so... all-night mask. I feel like I need an all-night mask right now. Been up early today. Oh, let's see here. 2 hours. Oh, actually, this is gonna be conflicting if I do this. Oh, at least the 2-hour one is over with, though. Yeah, I didn't think that through. We don't actually need to do ranch defense, thankfully. That was hinted as dead. I'm gonna confirm that, but I think it was... there may have been a bottle for MM or something like that, but I don't think I need it. Yeah, empty bottle for MM, which we have 5. We have 5, and I think we checked Zora eggs. Alright, so we'll just play Sun Song. So we'll just do Grandma at night on day 2. I never had a seed where I could check them post alien attack completion. I've always had opponents beforehand. It's meant for whether or not you can check the cows post night 1. Well, this works out because we don't need to do ranch defense anyway. So I think these... I have a hard time telling between the brown and black nose rings sometimes, but I think these are all junk, if I'm reading this right. So 3 checks, right? 3 cows? We saw 3 outside. So it should be 3. That's cool that the nose ring comes out once you check them too. It looks brown, but we'll just check just to be safe. We're 28 hours in. Let's play it safe. See, these ones I've had trouble checking in the past. Alright, well, we're just gonna assume that those are dead. They look like brown nose rings, they don't look like black ones. Okay. So let's go to... We'll go to night, or day 2. Then we'll do... Oh, I forgot. I should have went to clock down first. Oh no, I gotta watch the cutscene. I forgot that the cutscenes still play out if you use Sun Song. Oh no. That feels bad for so many reasons. I feel guilty and I feel like my time's being wasted all at the same time. I remember seeing that cutscene a lot as a kid because I didn't know about the alien behind the barn. Exactly. Oh, that's sad. Really? I played MM as a kid and I always got the one behind the barn always got me. You've never failed aliens ever? Not in 20 years. I haven't failed as an adult, but I remember failing a lot as a kid. Alright, so let's talk to Andrew's grandma again. We don't need to wait. We got Deku. Well, I guess I could have played Sun Song. It's fine. Alright, so we're just gonna clean up a couple checks here. Be in a good spot for next week when we finish this thing. Yeah, so next week we'll finish this seed. Tomorrow I'm gonna be continuing my Dark Souls 1 randomizer. We're trying not to die, but we've already died 13 times. I don't know. Then Saturday, probably do some more Dungeons of Infinity. Okay, there it is. There's the progression. Not the Kokiri shop fake out progression. This is actual progression. So Soul of Carpenter's OOT, that actually initiates the Gerudo fights. So that'll be what I'm going to be checking next week. So I'm going to take good notes here, and I'll probably stop here for tonight. Do you guys have any raid suggestions? I would like to keep this party going. But I've been up since 5:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time. So I need to go to bed. But if you guys have any raid suggestions, let me know. And thank you again, Enyap, for the raid. Very awesome to see. Thank you so much. Alright, thank you guys again. We made a lot of progress tonight. 28 hours in. I think we're probably going to be over 30 hours by the time we beat this, but we'll continue it next week, Thursday. And if you want to learn more about my challenge runs and what I do have a Discord that you can check out. We do a lot of permadeath runs with randomizers, so check that out if you'd like.